Hi all, Jim here with another video to help you on the road as an Amazon DSP or Flex delivery driver. Today's video is practical solutions to 2 apartment complex scenarios. How to save stair steps and reduce your stress delivering to apartment complexes. Bonus points, this also works in RV and trailer parks. Before we jump in, I wanted to thank everyone because we have hit our first milestone of 100 subscribers. That may not seem like a lot to most people, but it's an honor for me that you would choose to take your time to watch these videos and want to be informed when a new one comes out. So thank you. I'm thrilled that you are finding value in the content. Next up, 500 subscribers. The first apartment complex scenario we are going to discuss is apartments that are individual stops, but the itinerary doesn't have them in a logical order. In the case of several unique stops in the same apartment complex, where the majority are individual stops with a few group stops, using the map itinerary is the best way to move efficiently through the complex without backtracking or constantly having to back up and turn around. The first stop in the process is to gather all of the packages for that address in one spot in your van. I like to put them in apartment number order, but that's up to you if you want to take the time to do that. Once you enter the complex, open up the main menu and click on today's itinerary. From there, select the tab at the top that reads Map. From this screen, you will see all of the pins for that complex and where your van is on the map. Now, there are some very rare cases you will see that the stops are all in logical order, making one big circle through the complex, and you don't have to do anything but follow your itinerary as usual. But if they are not, and you can see that you will be passing stops and having to backtrack, this is the solution. You will use what I call the PacMan method here, and simply click on the nearest pin to your van and select that stop. You will then be given the nav screen to that location. You can proceed with delivery as usual. After delivery and you're walking back to the van, you simply pull down your map itinerary again and select the next closest pin to your delivery and repeat the process until the complex is complete. It's always a good idea when you think you are done with the complex to go back into the map itinerary one more time and zoom out just a bit to make sure you haven't left a pin in there somewhere. There are also rare cases where there is a hidden stop that doesn't show up in your itinerary until you make the last delivery in the complex, and then out of nowhere another pin appears. It's frustrating, but it happens. I have no idea why. The next scenario is the very frustrating apartments that have all been grouped together. In your itinerary, you will see deliver 10 packages at 10 locations. This method involves using the scan feature in the itinerary to locate the stop number based on the package. This method works best when several apartments are grouped together, but may not be close enough to deliver efficiently. To use this method, first put all of the packages for that address in apartment number order from lowest to highest on your shelf or wherever you organize your packages. In this case, apartment 72 is the lowest number I have. Second, turn off your internet data on your phone. The reason this is necessary is that if the apartment you're going to is in a group stop, you may be outside the geofence. Next, try to get your van in a position going from the lowest numbered apartment or building A so that you can make one sweep through the complex without turning around or backtracking. When you arrive at the first lowest number apartment, check and see if you have any other packages for that building or stairwell. In some complexes, the buildings on the other side of the road will be large numbers, so look for any packages that belong in that building also by apartment number. Your next step is to access the main menu, click on today's itinerary, and select List. Slightly pull down on the screen and a scan bar will appear at the top that reads Search by Tracking ID. Touch on the right side of that box and the scan screen will appear. When you scan the package, the stop number that package belongs to will appear and you can click on it and skip to that stop. Once the stop is displayed, you can make sure that you have all the packages for that location and scan and deliver as usual. As always, thanks for watching and I'd love to read your comments below. Coming up in future videos in the playlist will be a deep dive into the Mentor and Amazon Delivery Associate metrics, a video about loading and organizing your vans, and for those of you just in the application process, how to interview your potential DSP. Questions you should ask before you say yes. Until next time, stay safe and healthy. Bye for now.